Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Plush Baby from FNAF VR. I'm going to get started in the center of our page by drawing two circles for the eyes. So let's move over to the left side. Start from the top of the circle, work our way around to the bottom, and then back up towards the top. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So let's line up the top of the circle, all the way around to the bottom to the same height as we have on the left, and back up towards the top. Now I'm going to push the iris and pupil towards the inside, so I'm going to draw a smaller circle. So I'm going to start on the inside of the left eye, leave a gap along the outside, and pull that in. Let's do the same thing on the right, starting from the inside, all the way around, and then back in. On the top left of each eye, we draw a small circle for a highlight. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now in the center of the iris, we're going to draw a small circle for the pupil. Now we're going to tuck this in behind the highlight. So we start at the bottom of the highlight, go around and then towards the side. We're going to fill that in black. And let's do the same thing on the right side. So underneath the highlight, curve around, and back in, and then we'll fill that in black. Now we're going to work our way up towards the top of the brow. Starting from the outside edge of the left eye, we're going to curve out and then up. Now on the inside, we're going to go in the opposite direction, curving in and then up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving in and up to the same height, and then on the outside, going in the opposite direction. Now we want to close off the top. We're going to connect these 2 points with a curve, going up and then down. We're going to leave a gap along the top and draw in the eyebrow. So from the top on the left, we're going to step down, just follow that same curve going across. Do the same thing on the right. Now from the inside, I just want to draw a short angle line going out and down. Now the eyebrows are going to taper out towards the outside point. So start on the outside, we're going to curve in and down. Now we're going to fill the eyebrows in black. Let's add 4 eyelashes along the top of each eye. So leaving a gap along the top, we're going to angle 2 lines going out towards the sides. I'm going to step out and draw another set. Let's do the same thing on the right, leaving a gap in the center, draw 2 angle lines going out, step out and draw that again. Now in between the eyes, we're going to move to the center and draw on the nose. Let's start with a point in the middle. From that point, we're going to curve out and down towards the left. Go back to the center, curve out and down towards the right. Now we want to connect these 2 points with another curve, curving down and then up. We're going to move to the side and draw 2 small circles for the cheeks. So let's start on the left. Draw the first circle just underneath the eye. We want to line this up on the right. Now we're going to draw on the top edge of the mouth tucked in behind the cheeks. So let's start on the left side. We're going to curve down underneath the nose and then back up on the right. And then from the center, we're going to step down towards the bottom of the mouth, start with a point. I'm going to curve out and then up in behind the cheek. Go back to the center and do the same thing on the right side. Now let's add in the teeth. Over on the left side, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down. Do the same thing on the right. Now in between these 2 lines, I'm going to draw a curve, coming down and then back up. Let's fill the outsides of the mouth in black. Alright, so now that we've completed the face, let's work our way around the head. We're going to start with the hair first. So in this center, we're going to step up and draw in a half circle. Starting from the left, curve down and then up. Go to the left side, we're going to draw that again, coming down and then up. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to work our way towards the side of the head. On the left, we'll curve down and then out. Now let's connect the outsides of the hair. We're going to start on the left side. We're going to curve up over the hairline Now we're just going to pull this across and then down on the right side. And then from the outside corner of the hair, we're going to step in and draw on the side of the head. So from the left, we'll step in. We're just going to round out the side of the head, then come down and in, just underneath the cheek. Do the same thing on the right side, going out and then in. Now let's close off the bottom of the head. Starting from the left, we'll curve down underneath the mouth and back up on the right. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the pigtails. On the left side, we start with a curve, going up and then out. Line up on the right side and do the same thing, going up and then out. Now we're going to curve around and then flick out the bottom corners of the pigtail. So on the left, we're going to curve out, in, and at the bottom, we're just going to flick this out. Do the same thing on the right, curving out, in, and then out. From the bottom point, we're going to taper this going up. We're going to come in, and then up. Do the same thing on the right, curving in, and then up. Now we're going to pull this in towards the side of the head. So we're going to taper the pigtail, curving in and across. Alright, so completed the head, let's work our way down the body. We're going to start with the sides of the body first. So over on the left side, we're going to curve out and then down towards the hip. Do the same thing on the right side. Now let's connect these 2 points with a curve. Starting on the left, we'll curve down and then up. Now we're going to add a circle along the bottom half of the body. Starting in the middle, curve around, and then back up. We draw a smaller circle on the inside. Now in the center of that smaller circle, we're going to add a plus sign. So in the center, we move to the left, draw a straight line coming down, go straight out towards the side. Now let's move over towards the right, draw that same thing in the opposite direction. Now we're going to go to the bottom and do the opposite. We're going to go up, and then out, go to the right, and do the same thing. Now we want to fill these 4 areas in black. Now we're going to draw on the bottom edge of the shirt. From the corner of the hip, we're going to step up, curve in and up. We're going to go around the button, come down the right side, and we'll curve down and out towards the right. Now we're going to go back up and draw on the sleeves. From the top of the body, we're going to step down, we're going to curve out and then down on both sides. Now we're going to curve out and up, just rounding out the side of the sleeve. And then we'll pull that in behind the head. So curving in and up. Now let's tuck the arms in behind the sleeve. So from the bottom of the sleeve, we're going to step down, curve out, and then down. Just round out the bottom of the hand. And here we're going to curve out and then up. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we want to pull this in behind the sleeve, leaving a little bit of an overlap along the top. So we'll curve in and up. Now moving back towards the hip, we're going to draw on the side of the skirt. Starting on the left, we're going to curve out and then down on both sides. Now let's close off the bottom. Starting from the left, we'll curve down in the middle and back up on the right side. Now let's draw on the legs, leaving a gap in the center. Go over towards the left side, we'll curve out and then down towards the bottom of the foot. Move over towards the right and curve in the opposite direction, towards the same height. Now we're going to flatten off the bottom of the feet. From the heel, we'll curve down and then up. Do the same thing on the right. And then from here, we're going to pull this up underneath this curve of the skirt. Starting on the left, we're going to go up and then in. Now we want to draw on the edge of the shoe, so we're going to take this curve, step up, and just duplicate it, going across from the outside towards the inside. The same thing on the right. And in the center of each foot, we're going to draw a small circle, one on the left, and one on the right. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Plush Baby from FNEF VR. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.